So a lot of gyms have been offering video training online, widely accessible to their students, as an alternative to in-person in the gym training during this time of social distancing. And I know a lot of you might be thinking, how is this really going to be helping me with my jiu-jitsu? Is this going to help me maintain my skills or even improve them? But even if you don't have a gym and a training partner, although nothing can really replace getting the in-person physical training, we shouldn't discount the benefits of mental rehearsal. So you don't have someone to train with at home. What can you do? Well, you still have a very active mind, and during this time you can use it to its full potential to keep your technique alive. Research has shown that the substance in the brain that helps you acquire new skills is heavily modulated by motor activity or physically engaging in something repetitively, and that substance is known as myelin. And what myelin does is it coats the neurons in your brain so that they can communicate faster and more efficiently. So how can we get the brain to help us learn our jiu-jitsu or whatever martial art during this time when we can't get in the gym? In comes mental simulation theory. Have you ever had that time when you've either had training in class or you were in a competition where you were thinking to yourself, man, I could have done that technique better, and you start going over it in your mind and you know how your opponent would react or your teammate would react, and you start simulating the motion? That is what mental simulation theory is all about. So even if you aren't in the gym, mental simulation theory would say that you can still get the same neural activation that can help you keep up to date with your jiu-jitsu technique. Whether or not you're physically engaging in the activity or you're just thinking about it, your mind is still engaging with it as if you were physically doing it. Research to support this has shown that brain regions that are active when you're physically engaging are also active when you're just mentally simulating the activity in your mind. Studies that have used figure skaters, golfers, basketball players, also synchronized swimmers. What can you do now that you're equipped with this information? Some studies have shown that there may be an influence on the duration of the mental simulation and possibly the vividness of the mental imagery you're using. So I would recommend timing yourself when you're going through your mental drills and also making it as detailed as possible. And as a sleep researcher, I would also recommend doing it within a few hours of sleep. Mental simulation or mental imagery can help you improve your skills.